Morning guys, happy New Year's Eve. My name's Julie, and if you haven't seen me before or watched any of my videos before, I'm 53 and I was born with spina bifida, scoliosis and other disabilities. Please check out my other videos because I've gone into more detail about my spina bifida, and also there's pictures of what my legs look like, etc. So if you're interested, go and check them out. Today I thought I'd talk about heart attacks in women. Like I said, I'm 53. When I was 51, I had a heart attack. The symptoms are quite different in women than they are in men. I was at work at the time. I was a team leader in a dementia home, and my shift was 2 till 8. So at about 7 o'clock at night, I started just getting a twinge in my chest. It wasn't a severe pain. Sorry about my breathing today. I'm not feeling too good today. My breathing's not very good. My left lung doesn't work very well, so if I sound out of breath, that's the reason why. Anyway, I was at work. I was getting a twinge in my chest. It wasn't a severe pain, wasn't a crushing pain. It wasn't a pain that made me panic. It was just a twinge. It'd go, and then it'd come back, and then it'd go, and there was like quite big gaps in between. Wasn't like a heartburn pain. It was just a new pain. It was just like a twinge. So I didn't think nothing of it, but it did like stop me in my tracks a little bit. So I thought, oh, maybe I've been overdoing it, or maybe I've pulled a muscle, or didn't think about a heart attack at this point. Anyway, I finished work at 8, got home, and the pain was starting to get a little bit more worse. So I took all my usual nighttime painkillers, and that seemed to ease. The pain disappeared. I was on my own because my partner was a bouncer on the door, so he was out. I woke up about midnight, and I had the most severe pain in my jaw. It went like from the bottom of my neck all the way up to my jaw, and the pain was really, really severe. I'd never had this pain before. And it's one of them pains that you think, oh God, there's something not right here. And because I worked in dementia and in the elderly and dealt with heart attacks before, I knew that a pain in the jaw was a sign of a heart attack. And usually in women, it does seem to be the pain in the jaw that you seem to get more than the actual crushing pain in the chest. I was still having twinges in the chest. I didn't have any pains in my arms or anything, or around my back, but the pain in my jaw was really, really bad, and I knew then that I was having a heart attack. So I phoned the paramedics, phoned 999, phoned the paramedics, and explained that I'm 51 and I'm having a heart attack. Well, anyway, when they came out to see me, they didn't think I was having a heart attack because I was talking, I was explaining what's happening, but the pain wasn't enough that it was like stopping me, unable to do anything. I was sitting on the settee. I looked okay. So I did say to the paramedics, I said, I'm having a heart attack. I know I'm having a heart attack. And they were like, yeah, let's do some tests. So they put an ECG monitor on me. That's my parrot flapping. So they put an ECG monitor on me, and it didn't show anything. It didn't show that I was having a heart attack. It didn't show anything at all. So they were like saying, well, we don't think that you're having a heart attack because nothing's showing up on the ECG. And I argued with them. I said, I'm having a heart attack. I know I'm having a heart attack. So because I'm disabled and I've got other health issues, they did take me into hospital. So anyway, I went into hospital. They did all the blood tests. I was sitting in A&E. So you have your blood test, and then you know what A&E is like. You can wait up to 4 hours for the results. In the meantime, when I'd got in from work, I took my sleeping tablets. So obviously I'm sitting in A&E, and I was in there for about 5 to 6 hours. and I couldn't keep awake because of the sleeping tablet, and it was taking ages. So I decided to discharge myself and went home, thinking, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not having a heart attack. I'm falling asleep here. I can't keep awake. So I went home. So anyhow, I went home, went to bed, fell asleep. In the morning, I picked up my mobile phone and there was about 20 missed calls from the hospital. So obviously I phoned the hospital back and said, look, I've missed loads of calls. And they said, you've had a heart attack, you need to come back now. So I was like, God, I knew I was right. I knew, because I knew a pain in the jaw in women is a big sign that you're having a heart attack. So anyway, I was admitted into hospital, and then they had to I put like a camera through my wrist, the veins in my wrist that go up to your heart, to check to see what's going on. They couldn't find any faults with my heart. They couldn't find any areas that could have caused the heart attack. So what they put it down to either stress, or they called it broken heart syndrome. So that was the diagnosis, that I'd had a heart attack, and that it was caused by broken heart syndrome. So that was at 51. I was fine when I got 50. When I was fine then till I was 52. I had no pains in my chest, nothing going on. Everything was fine. I was put on blood thinners, which most people who've had a heart attack, they usually get put on blood thinners. And then I've turned 53 this year, and then I've started about 2 months ago, I started getting really bad chest pains again that were exactly the same pains that I had when I had the heart attack. So I thought, oh God, I'm having another heart attack here. So they gave me a GTN spray when I had my first heart attack, and it's a spray that you spray under your tongue when you get chest pain, and it's supposed to help. So I use you're only allowed to use a GT spray 3 times, and then you have to phone the hospital. So I sprayed it the first time, and the chest pains wouldn't go. So I used a GTN spray again, and then the chest pains subsided. So I phoned my GP the next day and explained, like, look, I'm having exactly the same chest pains that I had when I had my heart attack. So I'm worried now that this is building up to another heart attack. So they did some blood tests just to check to see if I'd had another heart attack, and I hadn't. But they did notice that my cholesterol levels were really, really through the roof. So they put me on atorvastatin for my cholesterol levels. And then what they explained to me was that when you've had a heart attack, it usually damages a part of your heart. So they're unsure now whether my heart's been damaged by the heart attack, or whether something else is going on with the arteries, or whether it's angina. So I've been referred back to the cardiologist team. I've been put on beta blockers, bisoprolol, which slows down the heart. But oh my God, I am so physically tired, knackered. I'm absolutely shattered. I get up more tireder than when I went to sleep. I'm lethargic. I've got no energy to do anything. They're just making me feel really sluggish and shit, to be honest with you. I've only been on them a few weeks. I'm hoping the symptoms wear off, because I need to be on something until my heart is stable. And I don't know with COVID how long it's going to take for me to see a cardiologist. I don't know what the waiting list is going to be like. Like yesterday, I had chest pains again all day yesterday. So something definitely is not right. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest. But I'm just feeling a bit shitty at the minute. So that's where I'm at. I've got to have some blood tests next week which they're going to do to check what the beta blockers are doing, if they're helping. But I'm out of breath, more than usual. So I just feel shit. So I just wanted to come on and just say, for women, especially women in the 50s or even late 40s, to be aware of symptoms of a heart attack. Sometimes isn't always the classic chest pain, crushing pain, severe pain. Sometimes you don't get the pain in your arms. You would just get a pain in your jaw. So just be aware of that. And more women seem to be getting heart attacks at a younger age. So just please, ladies, if you get any unusual pains in your jaw, and trust me, when you get the pain, it's a severe pain in your jaw, and it's like your whole jaw is in pain. It's the only way I can describe it. It's really an intense pain that you can't ignore. So just please be aware of that. Because there's not much talked about women having heart attacks. You don't see much information. But heart attacks are a really big killer in women. So just be aware anyway. So if you're having any jaw pains, that's new. Just make sure you get it checked out. Don't ignore it. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a nice New Year's Eve. I shall be stopping in. Can't see me doing anything tonight. I'm not feeling very well. And I wish you all health, wealth and happiness for 2022. Let's fingers crossed that my health improves and I get myself sorted. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Sending loads of love. Please like, share and subscribe.